Leaf watch. Wowza. It's flattening out. I'm gonna come back here again later when the sun's not directly behind it. Yes, ma'am? What can I do for you? You want to go in the front door so you don't have to walk by the new dogs? That's unfortunate because we're gonna walk right around to the back and go in the back door like you're supposed to. She came, I let her out in the back. Then she walked her little self all the way around to the front and is on, like she was walking up the sidewalk. So now we're gonna go walk back into the backyard and go in the back door. So we have to walk past the new dogs, even though she really doesn't want to. Like, she was basically jumping on me. I was laying in the bed and she was jumping on me. Like, I need to go outside. So I said, do you have to go outside? And she's jumping up and down like, yes. So I get up and I'm like, okay, let's go outside. And I start walking, you know, towards the back door. And she was like, nope, I'm just gonna go back in the room. It's fine, I'll hold it. She does not want to deal with the new dogs at all. It's ridiculous. No, we're going in the back. You gotta put your leash on because that's the only way I can get you to walk past the other dogs. Come on. No, Tootie, come back here. Tootie, come on. Come on, Kiva. Come on, Kiva. Toot, home. Yes, yes, we're walking. You see, she's all thirsty. But she won't even go drink water since she has to walk past the other dogs first. This dog is so weird. Come on. I'm gonna go inside. Zeus, move. Zeus, move. All right, let's open it.
Zeus, calm down.
Come on. Kiva, slow down. Kiva, do you want your treat? You want your treat? Yeah? Oh my goodness. Tootie. There's one for Tootie. I'm not sure who just ate that, to be honest. Okay, here is Monster without the sun backlighting it. This is my hand for scale. Wowza. When it flattens out all the way and hardens off, I am definitely gonna have to come and take like proper pictures of this leaf just because I am so excited about it. Like, you've got your outer fenestrations and then 2, maybe even 3 levels of inner fenestrations. Get out of Dodge. So pretty. Hi, friends. I don't know if I've spoken today yet, but happy day 30 of Vlogmas. We are coming up to the end. I'm on the way to go visit my dad all the way in Cocoa Beach. I'll be driving for the next hour and a half or so. But yeah, of Kwanzaa. It's also day 5 of Kwanzaa, and today's principle is Nia, which is purpose. So because I am going to visit my dad and it's so late in the day, I don't think that I will be home in time to light the candles. So I did a little cheatsy and I lit them earlier and recorded it so that I can put that up before we talk about the principle of purpose. So yeah, I hope y'all had a good Thursday. Right now it's about 4 o'clock, so I did a half day at work today. I could have just worked the whole day because I thought I was going to leave earlier to go down there, but here we are. But it was nice to just do a half day and kind of chill out before next week. Wearing my new sweatshirt that I got from She Experienced. The owner of She Experienced is actually one of my friends from college, and it's so cool to be able to see your friends or old classmates doing something that they're really passionate about and doing it well. There's one thing about Sherelle in her content that she puts online, the message that she communicates through She Experienced, it just really is inspiring and uplifting, and just those are definitely the 2 words that I would use to describe her work, is inspiring and uplifting. And I'm really excited for her because I think yesterday she announced that she had quit her day job to take She Experienced full time, and I'm so excited for her. I wish her all the best, blessings upon blessings heaped on her head, and I'm just excited to see what she's going to do with this space, this platform that's been created. And yeah, I saw this sweatshirt on her site and it says she spreads joy, and it has the verse Philippians 4:4, which is rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice. I focus a lot on trying to bring joy, trying to be a positive spark or radiate, that positivity, because of the fact that, I have my experiences with anxiety and depression and those dark things, right? I feel like when you know that dark, it makes you want to bring more light, because you know what the darkness looks like, you know what the darkness feels like. So I do whatever I can to lessen that. And so when I saw this sweatshirt, I was like, yeah, obviously I have to get that. So I'm gonna continue trying to spread joy in whatever way I can, in whatever space I'm in, and I hope that you do that too. We can be joy contagions, right? That's what we want to spread. So yeah, I am going to turn on some driving music so that the next hour and change does not feel like an hour and change. I will talk to you later. Is this traffic? Come now. I would like it not to be. starting to look real traffic like. I don't like. It's pretty out here. We're gonna go down to the beach when I get to my dad's and drop off all of my stuff, because y'all know I can't travel light anywhere. Look at that palm tree. Look at this sky. Look at this blue. Like, the endless blue of a sky is something that I literally will sit and think about. Like, it looks flat, but the idea that it's not flat but looks flat kind of like glitches my brain, and I kind of love that, but I'm a little bit weird, so it's fine. How do you know? Just because you haven't seen Spider-Man out here don't mean he's not here.
What, Spider-Man 2 and 3?
My dad asked me why I locked the sliding door, but we're on the 6th floor. Oh, yay, the water.
She's looking for a little fish out in the water. She's going out a little bit too far. She's getting ready to get wet. Watch her start running in a second. Uh-oh, she found something. She's getting ready to dive in. Uh-oh, her pants are getting wet. Uh-oh. She's trying to find something.
Hi friends, it is day 5 of Kwanzaa, and today's principle is Nia, which means purpose. And it says to have a plan for the future and to be willing to help others to succeed as well. Like all of the Kwanzaa principles, there is an aspect of the principle that causes you to look in towards yourself, or look, inwardly, and then there's also a side of the principle that asks you to take action within your community. So with Nia, or with purpose, to have a plan for the future, that's your own plan. It's important to have a plan, right? We want to to always think about where we're going and what we're doing, so that you have a goal, you have a reason for doing whatever it is you're doing, you have a why. And for me, I think a lot about why I do anything. Whenever anyone asks me why I'm online, why the Quirky Monday Craftcast exists, why did I start a blog years ago, why am I sharing crafty things online? And part of it is because I'm a crafty person, and you innately want to share the things that you make as a maker, but it also is a desire to be present, to be representation, to be the representation that I was missing when I first stepped into this space. I remember when I first started my blog, which one was it? I had Golden 24, Apartment 203. This is like old school Kalisha. I think maybe one person on Instagram knows that I had this blog. But I had this blog called Apartment 203, and it was a crafting blog. I talked about the things that I was making, the things that, like the DIY projects that I was doing when I lived in Alabama. And when I started doing that, I was looking for other bloggers. I was looking for other bloggers with similar aesthetics, similar likes, similar content. And when I say similar content, I think about, or I was thinking about things like, there's certain ways that things will be put together culturally, right? So the way that I choose colors or specific crafts, or the way that I interpret things is going to be different than someone else who is of a different culture. So me as a Black person, a lot of times when I am looking at things like, quilting or any kind of sewing, really, it makes me think about the storytelling quilts that were made in the South. It kind of reminds me of those things. When I think about handcrafts, weaving, like textures, textile crafts like that, or textile arts like that, really. I think about African basket weaving and wanting to be able to connect with that, So my purpose for starting that blog and for really kind of leaning into it was because I wasn't seeing, other Black crafters. And I always think to myself, if there's something that I'm looking for, and if I don't see it, then I need to be it, because I absolutely cannot be the only person looking for this specific thing. And that is a big purpose behind my online sharing, was because I didn't see it, when I first got into this space and really started sharing. I didn't see it. I didn't see myself represented in the sphere, right? So now, as we are years in, which is crazy, but now that we're years in, my purpose hasn't changed, in that I still want to be, a point of representation, but I don't feel like that is completely, my purpose. I think it will always be part of my purpose. It'll always be part of the reason, the baseline why Quirky Monday exists and why I want to share things online. But in addition to, you know, wanting to share Blackness in this, like this lens, no, wanting to share Blackness through this crafting and making lens, I have also incorporated, not really incorporated, but just kind of in my existence, started, you know, sharing more of my experiences with mental health and being open about my experiences that way has really been a I don't know, it's been a touching experience, you know, being open about the things that I go through or the things that I have gone through has allowed people to feel seen, and being able to do that is just so amazing to me. Being able to make someone feel like I'm not alone when I feel this way is just amazing to me, and I'm so grateful that I can do that, you know, just from, you know, this little thing that I do here on the internet, which is wild. So yeah, I'm still learning and moving with my purpose. And I think that that's also something that your personal purpose does, is it changes, it shifts, just as you are always changing and evolving and growing as a person. Your purpose and reason for doing the things that you do and sharing the things that you share and interacting with people the way that you do will shift and change as the days pass, and as you become a new you, right? The second half of Nia is to be willing to help others to succeed as well. I think I said this yesterday, but I love seeing people. Oh no, it wasn't yesterday. It was earlier today when I was talking about my new shirt that I got from She Experienced. But I love seeing people succeed. I love seeing people grab a hold of an idea or a plan and really, you know, lean into it, because it's so easy to become discouraged with things, especially if it's something creative that you're trying to do, because there's a lot of naysayers out there. There's a lot of people who say, like, you can't do this or you can't do that, or it won't support you, or you're wasting your time. You know, there's a lot of negative talk that you will run into, you know, as a creator. But when you are really passionate about the thing that you're doing and you feel like this is a good thing, you know, this is what I feel like I'm supposed to be doing right now, and you do that thing, like, I'm cheering in the corner. And I want to find more ways to be supportive of the people around me. You know, online, I try to share people's work when they're having shop updates or creating something new, or, you know, when I buy things from a shop or I buy things from a small maker. I'm trying to share those things so that other people see the work that that person is doing. And it doesn't take a lot to help someone else succeed. It doesn't take a lot to help somebody else be great. And it's easy to think that, like, oh, there's only space for so many people who do a certain thing. Bro, there is space for everybody out here to be great. You know, there's space for everybody out here to do the thing that makes them come alive. There's space for everyone, right? We just have to be willing to acknowledge that there is the space, you know? And if there is something that you're wanting to do and you feel like, oh, well, somebody's already doing that, okay, but you are a different person. So whatever you create, whatever comes from your hand, whatever comes from your mind is going to be different. It's going to have your own little spice on it. It's going to have your own little, you know, like, what's the word? It's going to have your own little twist or your own little touch to it. So I just want to encourage, you know, anybody who is watching this and has been sitting on that idea or sitting on that plan or thinking, one day I will do XYZ. Make that day today, you know? We're almost done with this year, which is still blowing my mind, you know? Let's do more with now. And that's also something I'm saying to myself. I need to do more with now, because I am a big, I'll do it one day, or when certain other things happen, or when the ducks get in a row, then I will do whatever it is that I wanted to do. But I need to do more with now, because really and truly, now is it, you know? Now is it. So I am going to add to my purpose of being present, being a like the representation that I was looking for back in the day, being open and honest about however I'm feeling. I'm going to add to that purpose to do more with now and to enjoy the now. That is hard for me. That is very hard for me, to enjoy the now. So, and I want you guys to experience these things with me. You know, I post things that I'm feeling and things that I'm thinking about and stuff like that. So y'all be riding with me. But yeah, man, those are my Kwanzaa thoughts for the night on purpose, on Mia. And if you are wondering what your purpose is, what is the reason, like what is the purpose of a you? What is the thing that makes you feel lit up, you know? And lean into that. What is the thing that makes you feel lit up that you can share with someone else? What is the thing that you can do that makes someone else feel lit up? What is something that you can do that makes someone else feel seen or heard or understood or welcomed or embraced? What is that thing that you bring? And just kind of lean into that. Yeah. So I'm gonna go back in this room. The grown folks, they called me the baby earlier. I would just like that to be known. They called me the baby. And I was walking across the parking lot with my dad, and he reached out to hold my hand because the car was coming. And I was like, dude, I'm 35 years old. If I get hit by this car, it's my fault. So, I hope you had a wonderful day. I hope you had a wonderful New Year's Eve. And I'm gonna go in here and watch them play dominoes because I'm very bad at dominoes. I'm just gonna stick with like Scrabble because I know how to do that. I will talk to you guys later. Bye, friends.